Alrighty. We are back. We are back. I can't bro though. We are back for the PM stream, guys. This market, I think we caught the trade of the day. After that, it's been pretty choppy. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Guys, if you traded after our trade that we took together, I don't know what to say, because it has been very low probability ever since. Super disgusting PA, but you know, when you're looking at NQ alone, it looks really good for shorts, but then you see ES, we have not moved down at all. So you want to make sure you avoid doing that, because the hourly and the hourly create a bearish OB here on NQ, right? And then look at ES. This is two complete different looks going into our price action here for PM. So understanding that, just understanding is low probability, and probably not going to get any type of high probability moves for the rest of today. Hello, Discord. All right, let me lock in. Give me a sec, chat. But yeah, super low probability. Make sure you guys are not trying to catch any type of moves to the downside, at least until ES gives up. If I'm looking at just the ES chart, right, I'm looking at these highs, I'm like, hey, this is probably going to be the high probability draw that we get on ES. But NQ, like I said, it's gonna be it's just a lot weaker, right? That's kind of been the story of this entire range, where ES is front running a lot of these moves. Like the daily chart on ES looks a lot cleaner because it actually makes sense, right? NQ really does not make sense. It's been chopping, but ES, if you look at just the ES chart, we have a daily IFEG that held. We had a daily fair value gap here that got tapped into, and now we're just getting continuation to it. So when you're looking at the ES chart alone, it makes a lot of sense, but when you compare it and kind of stack it with the NQ chart, it does not make a lot of sense. So someone's lying. I don't know who, but I think so far in this case, NQ's a big liar for now. He went back to being a Chinese spy. Okay. I think so. Are you taking trades PM session? I don't know. We'll see if anything presents itself. But let me give the giveaway winners their accounts though from earlier today. I still haven't done that. All right. Cool. All right. Accounts given out. All right. We chilling. But yeah, look at this 4-hour chart on NQ and ES. We'll focus on any upside move. We'll focus on ES. Getting this move, like I honestly think we're really close to that buy side, but this 5-minute candle this 15-minute candle closure. This is gonna be a chain of say delivery or break of structure because we're still bullish back to the upside, right? But we're probably gonna run the area liquidity here. So now this 4-hour high is gonna be taken. There's not a lot of PD arrays here for the 4-hour to actually reject from. Same with the daily, I believe. Yeah, these are just random daily highs stacked back to back to back. So all of this is low resistance. There's not much going on. So this is another stacked high up here. Then we have just a bunch of stacked highs back to back to back. So we are in low resistance conditions where ES is running these really easily. All right, big area here. We'll see what happens out of this gap or out of this liquidity sweep. I was looking to take this 15-minute continuation, but I wanted it to be like a 15-minute continuation, then we trade into that 93 area. But since we already have, I'm kind of chilling. We're doing more than take a trade. We're full board. Oh, watermark. My bad. Yeah, but I was looking at this 15-minute closure to play a continuation upside, but obviously, why can't I play a trade on my elite live? Are you talking about ETF, like elite trader funding? Why is ICT talked bad about a lot of people? Do you know? I mean, ICT is good. It's people don't know. I mean, people talk shit about every concept, right? It's not just ICT, so it is what it is. Not that serious. Dude, this NQ chart is horrible, bro. You know, we took out those overnight highs and we've just been stuck at that level. I don't even know why I took NQ longs today instead of ES long. Oh, I know why. It was ES was really shitty in the morning. Is YM still on a pump mission? Dude, YM has the most horrible chart I've ever seen, bro, on the daily. Look at this. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. Like, just look at this. So, like I was talking earlier, like, this is pretty shitty price action overall. We're not gonna. So what happens in the market, right, is we have these massive moves, right? Like, let's date it back all the way down here, I guess. We chop, get a higher time frame liquidity sweep, and then we get a massive move back up, right? That's typically what happens. Your AMD, we get a lot of chop, we get your high probability, higher time frame PD array tap. Usually these are monthly gap down here, right? And then you get your expansion. So what's happening now? It's the same thing. We're getting our higher time frame chop. We need our distribution to the downside, our higher time frame PD array tap, right? And then we need a continuation. And then we'll get our high probability move because we have a monthly gap down here. So that distribution is going to be at the monthly fair value gap, which is right here. So let's just mark it out. So let this make sense real quick. Let me delete all this. So we have our accumulation. We need our manipulation to this monthly fair value gap, and then we'll get really high probability day trading days. These are the days where I would probably be putting a lot of risk, making. So you guys see those crazy 100 to 200k days. This is where it comes from, right? The higher time frame gap. Similar to NQ, ES has a monthly gap as well. And we left 2 monthly candles right next to the monthly gap. So this right here. Now, I thought we were already supposed to be down here, but we obviously didn't get to move down. Another theory that I have is if we get a crazy expansion for July and we create a monthly bullish order block, we can use that for a high probability thing as well. But that's if we get like a candle closure of this nature. But I don't know if we're gonna get that. So it's gonna be choppy until we get a higher time frame PD rate tap. But as soon as we go from here to here, this move back up is gonna be extremely fast, extremely quick. Most people are probably gonna miss it out if you don't add your positions down here. And then rinse and repeat. That's all it is. Rinse and repeat. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, we need a manipulation leg. We need a distribution leg. That's all it is. And you guys have realized these type of choppy moves are pretty healthy. Like we moved up 30% in like 90 days. Not sustainable. We're gonna come to an area of where we just completely chop around for a very long time. Which is probably going to be the entire summer if I had to guess, because last year it was kind of similar. Because last year, if you guys remember, tariffs happened. We got crazy moves in the first half of the year, and then summer was ass. Well, we got crazy moves so far this year, and I'm expecting the summer to also be kind of ass. So something to think about. It's just AMD all over again. Up AMD. Yeah, bro. Always take your payouts as soon as you can, bro. That's at least some. We wait for that. If it doesn't happen, you keep waiting, bro. That's the trading game, bro. Most of your gains are made within a few months out of the year, right? I don't look at gold. I'm gonna look at it, bro. If a fair value gap exists on higher time like a 4 hour, but the lower time frame is not as clear fair value gap, then traded back and forth. I'll just wait. If I'm looking for inversion of it, I'll just wait for the 4 hour to close as IFTG. But if I'm waiting for like a rejection out of it, I'll look for a 1 hour change in state of delivery to confirm it. If it's like back and forth, then you don't really have a good directional move out of it yet. I'll go to the 1 hour after the 4 hour for extra confirmation. All right, guys, drop a like on the stream. We'll do some smart prop firm points as well today. More of a chill stream. What do you trade your long term with the strat? Yeah, same thing in terms of ICT. When we tap into monthly gaps, I start adding positions, and then I add more as we get those like lower time frame confirmations, right? So like in this case, like we tapped the monthly gap down here. All right, bro. All right, so let's say we had a monthly gap here. I started adding my long-term positions, right, on all types of names, like tech names, other names, whatever, right? But for me to add more size to them, I looked at the daily candle because I wanted to see if we could get some confirmation out of the monthly gap because we could go lower, right? But as soon as I saw these two daily inversions here, that confirmed my bias. I'm like, okay, the monthly gap is obviously holding. We're getting two daily IFEGs, and look, this seems crazy, but this is elite trades I took right here. And I closed them like I think up here, but this was it right here with the targets of all-time highs, obviously, right? So this was everything after was runners, and but this is where you want to take your lead positions, right? You don't have to worry about what happened on a day-to-day base. Did I expect a 10% move in like a month? No. Or like a 20% move in a couple months? No. I expected the price to go a little bit slower, but obviously it didn't, right? We just dipped right back up, which I'm not complaining about, but that's how I navigate the monthly to the daily, the weekly, etc. I can't trade Apex. No, I would trade them if I could, but I can't. What's the most amount of evals you blew in one day? I don't know. I'll tell you this. So I lost 250K in a day before of live capital. So you could, if you want to do it in the eval, if you do 250K divided by whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. But that was like trading. I don't really tilt on evals. Like it's just evals. I love watching streams on the toilet. Dude, I want a short NQ so bad. The only trade matters is making me don't feel comfortable to take a bigger trade when doing futures. Normally, if I'm like full size on my futures, I'll risk around 30K, 25K, which is the 1 hour for me. Depending on my stop loss, it could be 10 minutes or it could be 15 minutes. It depends on where my stop loss is, right? But if I'm not comfortable, I'll size down like 1/3 of that or even lower than that. In this condition, I'll trade micros. I don't give a fuck because of how choppy the overall higher time frame is. What happened on 250K loss day? It was a swing trade that went bad. So I wasn't like tilted or I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm going back in the market. It was just 2 losses, right? You guys know my rules. 2 losses and I'm done. I opened up the day minus like 170 on my swing trades, 170K loss there, and then the 80K was from a day trade. That's all it was. But I was honestly, funny enough, I wasn't even mad about it. I was like, oh, it is what it is. Cause like it happens. Like it's crazy enough to say. I was pretty numb to it. You mentioned short NQ. Do you see any? Yo, what's good, DG? I know, bro. This 4-hour lows are teasing us, bro. Honestly, I'm coming in with no bias every day and just playing what I see. So I actually end up taking a long set at this 4-hour IFEG. We had a 4-hour IFEG. We had a little 15-minute IFEG. I opened on NQ. We took that to overnight highs, and that's it. But the divergence is getting pretty ridiculous here. I couldn't trade this today. Yeah, it was hard on the lower time frame for sure. I do think if we get a 5-minute change in state of delivery down here, this is gonna go. That's fair, bro. That overall, we're just in a bunch of accumulation right now. We'll get our manipulation soon. I'm one trade away from blowing. Let's go. Good shit, bro. Good shit. You might as well blow it, bro. You know, you could have been in a stream in the morning and just copy signaled me, bot signaled me. Signal botted me. There you go. Oh my god. But don't tilt, bro. There's literally no point in tilting in this type of price action. This is like super low probability. Dude, TJ, you gotta hop in one of the AIM lives, bro. Where's your next? My take profit is never based on R. Like, I wouldn't take a trade if my first TP is gonna be a negative R. It's always going to be at areas of high probability liquidity, right? Like, if it's an unmitigated gap, session highs or lows, that's what I use for targets. And if that target is a negative R trade, that just means I entered too late in the position and I shouldn't be entering the trade. Bet. I'll be in contact with you, bro. I'm pretty, from the rest of today, I'm pretty bearish. I think we'll probably start driving down a little bit. Because this is not sustainable at all by any means. So 5-minute ICT working out nicely. If you got to change your state of delivery down here, also on a 15-minute closure, that'd be great. We have an unmitigated 15-minute gap, which could be the possible target here for a PM session. Chat, just know I got the best music on any streamer who trades. How long did it take? It took me like 10 days, 7 days. Order flow works, bro. Like, a lot of people use it. They're successful. I just don't use it. Yeah, you're fine, honestly. It might look. It took Brian 2 weeks to get it, so it just depends, bro. But check. Make sure you check your accounts. They don't have them, because I didn't know I had them until I saw. I was like, oh, I missed the email. Like, it could be as simple as missing the email that they're active. I look at futures equivalents only. The most accurate area to look at. What's good? What's good? Chat, I can talk about this more here because, like, it's the PM stream and there's a lot less people in here, bro. We've been working on something for such a long time now, putting a lot of effort into it. It goes into what we're starting. It's gonna start soon, and I'm really excited for what it's gonna be. I really do think it'll, like, long story short, if you're someone who's on that cusp of trading, or even beginner, advanced, whatever, it's gonna help all walks of traders. I'm really excited for it. Good, Harn. Let's go. Let's good. It's not gonna be free. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty odd, but I've been streaming free for you guys for so long, and the thing is, the streams are still gonna be here. This is a step further into I guess myself and what it actually takes to take that next step in trading. We met through me and Lanto met through another person's Discord, and then through that we eventually met Brian. Great picks. Thank you, Serge. Trump ruining FIFA, bro. They're pulling the fucking red card suspension is insane. I'm not gonna lie. In the fucking knockout stages. Dude, I wouldn't trade anything for us today, bro. This is tape reading only because we already took the most high probability trade. We had a London low, bro. I still can't believe people use 2 a.m. for London lows, bro. Who the fuck uses 2 a.m. for London lows? That doesn't even make any sense. I can't believe it, bro. I'm in shock that people use 2 a.m., bro. Like, I get it. ICT might have teached that. Like, he might be teaching that. I don't even know why he does it. Like, I've always thought it was 3 a.m. lows. So, me trading my entire life of ICT. I started in 2022 with ICT, bro. How Brian does not use 2 a.m., bro. I could call him right now. He does not use 2 a.m. Dude, I was like, what? 2 a.m. is insane to use. It's 3 a.m., bro. It's 3 a.m. Y'all out here just missing your London sweeps, bro. Dude, it's 3 a.m., bro. It's not 2 a.m., bro. It is fucking not 2 a.m. I don't give a fuck what Michael says, bro. It's not 2 a.m. There's no way. Bro, there's fucking no way. London market opens at 2 a.m. Or at 3 a.m., excuse me. I always use the open. Lanto uses 3 a.m. too, bro. I know he does, bro. Yeah, see how we're super profitable. We use 3 a.m. open. Who the fuck says 2, bro? I cannot believe it, bro. I posted my reel on Instagram. They're like, actually, London lows was not swept. 2 a.m. lows were not swept. I'm like, brother. Motherfuckers are out here just missing the London low sweeps of all time. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. It's 100% 3 a.m., bro. Listen to TG, bro. Look at this, bro. I'm telling you, all the profitable traders use 3 a.m., dude. Fuck, man. I could not believe it, bro. I could not believe it. So you're telling me people woke up today, bro, had this marked out, and they're like, we didn't sweep London lows, bro. Like, bro, this is a perfect London low sweep into a 15-minute IFVG to the upside, bro. Like, for those who use 2 a.m., I'm half trolling you guys, but I never use 2 a.m. Try it out and see what you guys think. London ain't even open, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Dude, that's like using an 8:30 low for New York, bro. That's fucking cat, bro. Let me say, if you use 8:30 as your New York low or high, bro, you are smoking crack. The only time you should be using 8:30 is if you are trading a data candle, bro, like data news. Pre-market doesn't do shit. And like, I'm speaking from the thousands of bajillions of data sets that I have collected in my lifetime of trading. Like, use 9:30 highs and lows, and then use the 3 a.m. highs and lows for London session. I can't believe I had to say that today, bro. Like, I was in disbelief, bro, of what I heard this morning. Here open 7:41. And then Asia opens at 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Like, I mean, Asia, I kind of combine Asia and Globex at the same time, bro. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'm just basing it off Eastern time, bro. 3 a.m. Eastern. Obviously, there's a time in the market where I think like London or whatever, like 30 days behind on like the daylight saving shit, whatever. So like, there's a time in the market where they are a little different, but like that's like only for like 20 days, bro. After that, it's 3 a.m. open. I doesn't improve your profitability by like 50% right now. Anyways, our bias is playing out to the downside, which is good. We're really getting a decent move down. The unmitigated 15-minute gap is the target here. Definitely a short bias here. So far, the bias is working. Like 2 weeks. Let's put a rage bait tweet out there. Chat, this bias is playing out really nicely, actually. I'm very happy about this. 8 p.m. Eastern. The guy who actually ran the Discord was Furu, bro, and me Lanta would carry the Discord. It was so funny. We went to go see him in real life. And he had a Photoshop thing already like pre-made on his laptop. It was the funniest shit ever. Yo, no whip yet, bro. I had my eyes on that one McLaren. It slipped away because actually it didn't slip away. These motherfuckers didn't want to do a PPI. I'm not in a rush to buy anything, bro. Me and my dad might go halves on a Maybach though for my mom. So we'll see. Like if I had to pick getting a car for myself or my mom, I'd rather get it for her. No PPI, huge red flag. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The S classes are nice, dude. Dude, I'm so scared to get my mom like cool cars, bro. Dude, I love her to death, but wallah, hear her driving, bro. Oh my god. God bless her heart, dude. God bless her heart. She has the like, she's like the and then break and then break. I'm like, bro, stop, dude, stop. But she swears she's like the greatest driver ever, dude. Dude, she's like fucking 4'11", 5 feet, dude. Just fucking slamming that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, please. I'm like, mom, both feet on the pedals. I'm like, mom, you're literally a danger on the road, bro. She's gotten better though, as me and my brother obviously grew up, because we were like, tell her, I'm like, yo, like, your driving's ass, bro. Like, you gotta pick it up. She's like, no, I've been doing this longer than you guys have been alive for. I'm like, I get it, but like, that doesn't mean it's not ass, bro. All right, unmitigated gap is coming, chat. This is how you properly tape read, by the way. Like, we're not putting any real risk on this. We're just kind of playing if then statements. Like I'm looking for an SMT at the high, which we have, and then we're looking for like a break of structure underneath the 15-minute candle. We got that break of structure, and then the unmitigated gap. That's how you tape read this. Where are you from? Punjab, man. Like, where in Punjab is my family from? Like Jalandhar. Go some sparklers. From Sangtesian. That's where I got my last name from. Does she need like a full self-driving Tesla, bro? Well, Desi's my last name. We'll keep it there for now. Oh my god, bro. Dude. I was at Equinox the other day. God bless his soul. I forgot his name. Let me remember his name. Keon. Yeah, his name was Keon. So I was at Equinox, working out, whatever. I get approached. So like low-key, chat, I've been getting approached a lot in public, right? Like I went to a coffee shop, I met my boy there. That was crazy. I reposted him, but like I go to Equinox, I'm working out, and he's like, hey, like, look, he's like, are you Desi? I was like, yeah. I was like, cool, like, you know, whatever. And then the guy's like, he's like, do you live at, he basically tells me my apartment, and I was like, how do you know this? He's like, dude, I literally live in the same complex as you. Him and his cousin or whatever. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So two things came in my head. One, I need to get strapped the fuck up. Second of all, it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. I get recognized now in public a lot, which is cool. But I was like, I need to get strapped up. He's a super chill dude. Like, I have no, like, that guy was super chill. Keanu was super chill. But I was like, hold on. No, they're super cool though. Like, I'm in OC, bro. Like OC, like if I was in any other city, or I'm in Irvine, right? Like if I wasn't in Irvine, I'd be like, okay, a little iffy, but bro, the craziest shit that happens in Irvine is like the 4th of July Newport shit, bro. That's not even in Irvine where people are causing a ruckus, but like, but anyways, I was like, oh, okay, little strange. So this case here, we didn't have no fair value gaps really. I just used the 15-minute break of structure to downside. That's all it was. After, like, obviously we have some crazy SMT at these highs with ES and NQ. Looking at the hourly chart here, like we basically swept this high above here on ES, right? And on NQ, obviously we didn't. So it's keeping that in mind. Like we have SMT on the higher time frame. I'm not really expecting any expansion either side because of how choppy we've been. And then my TP is this is unmitigated 15-minute gap from earlier in the day. That's all it is. Imagine this goes to the real London lows at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. London low. People have that as a target right now. Can't believe people use 2 a.m. bro. That is. I'm gonna keep talking. It's like the new topic I could talk about for the next like 5 days. Alrighty, chat. Really good tape read here. There it is. So go back in the stream. It's kind of what we talked about. A violation of this OB down here. We got the violation, and then you take the 15-minute candle, like in a normal sense, right? Like I said, this is how you do your proper tape reading. Do you trade New York Open? Yeah, our AIM trades. We took a trade this morning. I gotta turn my fan on. It's hot. I hope it doesn't make noise in the mic. If I'm East Coast type of guy. Nah, born and raised in Cali, bro. How about a full 24-hour stream? That would be fun. You know what we should do? We should do a 24-hour stream where we get... No, because there's no one-day payout. Actually... A 24-hour stream... Wait, let me think how I want to do this. A 24-hour stream where we're on day 4 of our TPT funded. On day 5, we get funded and we open up the Asia stream or Asia like session, and going into New York session, we try to get that full 10K. So we go from 0 to 10K in one day. On prop firms. That'd be pretty funny. Now just sleep in the back and then Biscuit takes over the stream chat. We put Biscuit, put him to work. I think that might be the move. Look at him. I hate to say it, BF, there's no more lifetime, buddy. There's no more lifetime. Day in the life of Desi, bro. I had boxing today, which is fun. 10:46. You know if Brian's coming back for Asia? Let me ask him right now. Let's see if I go long. And probably this is. I would assume this is gonna get a buy model back up. Why don't you ever stream Asia, bro? Because I stream AM and PM, bro. I'm one human, bro. You want me to do AM, PM, do Asia while I have my other work I gotta do? What if I was a previous monthly member started shutting it down? Do we get an exception since you're already paying for monthly to get a chance? If you want, you could always DM me. Like I don't monthly. If you want to transition from monthly to lifetime, it's fine. But in that case, I'd rather have you transition from the monthly to what we have coming up soon. That'll be better. When you're hit a Shadow Clone Jutsu real quick. My walls are still kind of stained with coffee, bro. It's barely Monday, bro. What are you looking for? We already looked. It already hit what we were looking for, bro. We were tapering this. What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate? I'll be completely honest. When he first started popping off, bro, I was like, dude, this guy's like, he got it all, right? At 2022, I think that was, right? 2020, yeah, 2022. How old was I? 19 years old. I was like, this guy's pretty cool, dude. The more I kind of grew up and more mature I got, my bro, this guy's a fucking retard, dude. He's like Hall of Fame final boss LARP. There's some teachings from I think everyone has like I think like majority of this shit is terrible. I think he got way worse at the time. I agree with that too. There's some things like hard work, discipline, consistency, like that type of stuff. Like I'm like, hey, you know what? It is what it is. That's pretty good. Like, that's not a bad thing to say. But I guess as time went on, it just got worse and worse. Like it was just terrible. Like, who cares if someone doesn't want to make fucking $1 million in a year, bro, or a million? Like, bro, people have their own definition of success, right? And I think that's what it's super like. Oh no, this is the only definition of success. Nah. If Belgium beat US, I'd say it's rigged, just like the 20 election. Bro, this motherfucker's not real, dude. Oh my god. I hate that Trump's kind of funny. Even though dude, I fucking hate that guy, bro. That guy is shit show. Kind of funny though. I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I think Fight the Matrix. For him, the Matrix is working a job, bro. People are way more successful working a job than doing some entrepreneur bullshit, bro. I'll tell you that much right now. Like, I'm just being completely honest, bro. 90% of people who go into like the entrepreneurial side of things, that shit does not work. Shit does not work. I'm just being completely honest. I'm just playing the statistics, right? Yeah, I think everyone should work hard for sure at what they want, right? You can't complain about not having something if you're not actually actively working for it, right? I agree with that. How many hours do you sleep? Last night I slept. That's funny. So let me put my whoop time up here. So funny. Last night I slept 4 hours and 20 minutes. I went to sleep at 12:55 and I woke up at 5:40 a.m. But guys, don't worry. I've been sleeping pretty good. I like Whoop because it tracks the sleep, whatnot. I've been sleeping pretty good overall. Oh, can't paste. I've been sleeping pretty good. Last night was the only night I did not sleep good. I obviously didn't have my Whoop on this night, but pretty good because this is really consistent. I was going to sleep like at 10:30, 11 and going to waking up at like 5:30, which is good. But last night I just went to sleep way too late because I had a lot of work to do. I mean, you could ask what's good though. Like we'll be like, all right, guys, we're gonna have a meeting. Me, what's good? Nelly will have a meeting. We're like, all right, we're gonna meet at like 3 p.m. my time, and I fall asleep at 2 and I'll wake up to like 6. So give me 1 second. Yes. Oh, it's in the fridge. Oh. Yeah. Right. But guys, prioritize sleep. Prioritize the sleep. Like I was like, oh, after my aim stream, I'm gonna take like an hour nap, but I get so dialed during the aim streams that I don't get sleepy no more. There's no subscriptions open, bro. Yeah, getting up early is hard, bro. No matter what time I go to sleep, waking up at 5:30 is just. I just checked it right now, bro. It's 2 hours average. We took a trade in the morning. We got a tape read. Yannick, are you the 15-year-old German kid that was in my chat earlier? Yannick. Is it Yannick? I'm pretty sure it's Yannick, right? The most dialed I've ever been in my life is when I did 4 hours and 4 hours of sleep. So I would sleep for 4 hours, wake up, and sleep another 4 hours. But I was up at like randomest times. I remember. You can repost your message, BF. Nice, good shit, bro. Bro, this is what people. Let me. You know how many people are like Photoshop, Photoshop. Let me show you something. I posted my like something about Apex in on Instagram, and you're like, oh my god, he photoshopped it or whatever. Let me show you guys something. No, we're gonna record this for Matt. I think Matt does be a good edit. For all the naysayers that I had in my comments, I love it because it gives me more attraction. But bro, people cannot fathom the level of legendariness that we had. They can't fathom, bro. They can't fathom the run we went on Apex in November. And these are all my payouts before. Like the people don't know. Like I only got from these accounts alone. Like I had one payout. My second payout got denied. So from October 28th to November 20th is when I made all the gains, pretty much. And then this was it, right? Look, if I could trade with them again, I would, but I can't. So something I could do. But yeah, this was a 900K, like the payout history. Like I have 93 total payouts with Apex. A lot of money. If you guys know what 93, I mean, how much it actually is, it's just a lot. So from that set of accounts, it was over $1 million because I had a payout approved before, and then this one obviously was a big one. Okay, let's get... Yeah, they changed the rules, bro. All the good traders were rinsing them. AI. Overall breath. Baddest. A lot of new gen traders, but before 2025 or 2026, they changed it to where they don't deny no more, right? But like they also put you out in a live account after a payout. But back then, if you ran a high balance, you were able to secure a payout very not easily, but if you ever run a huge balance, you would get moved to live, or you would get the offer to get the full payout. Let's see. Yeah. All right, let me see. So before you would get this email here, right? You guys can screenshot it, read it, whatever. This is what it was. I mean, what the fuck do you guys think I was gonna pick? that's why as of right now, no prop firm interests me besides Take Profit Trader, because bro, I don't give a fuck about a 15K payout with all due respect, bro. I'm not disrespecting the money, I'm disrespecting the time it takes to get it. It's just not worth it for me. I would avoid trading the rest of the day, bro. What was I gonna do? Oh. When does Portugal play, chat? I gotta do some hate watching. 12. Bro, Brazil lost. That was crazy, dude. Holland's the GOAT. That's your first time watching your stream. Thanks for coaching commentary. I appreciate you for being here, bro. Every day, bro. Every day we're here. Have you used leverage before? Is that a new prop firm? I haven't. I only use Lucid, Tradeify, TBT right now. Mostly TBT. Brian's in here? Is he? The Anglo-Mexican was good. My win rate's probably like 65%. That was like my stats like earlier this year. I don't know what now. Probably like we had a lot of wins. I probably like 65% still. How many screens? Only 2. So I have this screen right here and my other screen. Dude, chat, am I kind of tired, bro? All right, drop a like on the stream. We'll do an SPF giveaway in the Discord here. Yeah, bro. I don't know, Austin. I wish I had. I wish I had a answer for a solution for you, bro. I don't know. All right, 300 smart platform points. Yo, look at the guy in the chat spamming what is smart prop firm, bro. Chill. I'll let you know what it is right now, bro. Relax. Guys, smart prop firm. If you use code SMART, you get rewards for you simply using the code, right? You get smart prop firm points that you could redeem for evals. So if you spend $200, you get 100 smart prop firm points. And as you rack up your points, you can use it to redeem evals. Also, you get free evaluations and payout bonuses at your first payout. Purchase protection, reward sync. Basically, you connect your email to smart prop firm and the actual prop firm you're using. It'll auto sync all the points, all the rewards that you get, and you can just go to the marketplace here and redeem them. Now, I would love to show you guys the marketplace, but I forgot my password for the 6th time in about 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking know my password. I ain't gonna lie. But there's a link. Make sure you guys go sign up. It's quite literally free to use, so you might as well. What flag is this? All right, winners are Lucas and Operator. When did Lucas join? Bro, want to giveaway in 30 days? He's been here for a while. Nope, they both joined in June. The fuck? Rigged. All right, DM me your smart prop firm email in the Discord DMs. I'll send over to the team, and then we'll get you guys your points. Syria. Okay. This shit rigged as fuck, bro. Nice little buy off the 15-minute gap. Just a literally a range day today. Hey, Desi, the sticker does have here. Oh, really? Dude, I just gotta make it a super easy password. Now, I really complicate the shit out of my passwords. Like, because obviously I want to be safe, bro, but I always forget. That's like the only website I forget my password on, which is insane. But the reset password is pretty easy. Referral code for smart. You can just put Desi. Basically, what happens, I'll get some points, right? But I don't use the points for myself. I just redeem the points and give them to you guys. Like, I give the counts to you guys anyways, so. I have a password manager, but I forgot the password to the password manager. I'm not even bullshitting, bro. We have a company one. Yeah. That was something. I called what's good. I'm like, please reset my password. I think I got this one. We're good now. Oh, like, bro, please reset it, bro, please. That shit was so funny. BTC long it. I'm in BTC, like not any short term like options, stocks on options, whatever, nothing like that. I'm not trading crypto stocks on this. I'm not doing any of the futures on BTC. I'm simply just buying and that's it. So we have a yearly fair value. Oh, nope. Oh no, I put a Travis Scott song on. There it goes, the stream chat. This shit's gonna get blocked in every single territory known to mankind, even territories that don't exist. That shit might be blocked in Mars. Travis Scott does not play, bro. Nope. ASAP Rocky and Travis are super hard asses about their music being played, even though I'm not monetized. But yeah, 12-month chart, we have a pretty good drop from the highs, like 50% drop. We might go down to 40Ks, we'll see, but I'm just adding here. This is only the second time we tapped the yearly fair value gap in like 5 years, so 6 years. BTC was telling BTC will go to 0. What? I think we'll probably go down a little bit more on it, but it's fine. I'm just gonna add. EMAs work really good for trend days. I think any strategy works. Yeah, ICT has been saying it's going to 0, bro. I mean, how much is news influencing? Should they ever change bias? I don't know. Like, I'll keep in mind if news is gonna happen. I don't mind entering before a news candle or after it, but at this point, the red folders don't do shit. It's all about what happens, I guess, war wise, right? That's like the new news. But I don't really change biases, bro. God damn it, Sleepy. Guys, make sure to follow the IG as well. We post a lot of good shit there. Hey, chat, was the edit tough though? For those who saw it, was it tough? Let me know if that shit was tough for real. Appreciate you, Allison. Hella tough, daddy. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. I wonder if like 65% roughly. All right, chat. Nice little 15-minute buy. I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Now with 1-to-1, like it depends wherever the TP area is, right? Like it's all about where the drawn liquidity is. I don't base it off simply off 1-to-1 or 2-to-1. And wherever the high probability targets are, that's where I'm looking. All right, I appreciate you guys for being on. Peace and love. Great AM stream today. We took a trade. We caught a win. PM stream. We caught a nice little tape read. I always enjoy my time with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, live. As always, peace and love, guys. Peace and love.